All right. Sorry for the little delay. YouTube seems to be changing its interface for live streams. Nonetheless, we have got it sorted out. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Good afternoon to all of our guests that are watching on our live stream, wherever you may be in South Africa. My name is Rob van der Bijl. I'm one of the executives here at DuePoint. I'm going to be spending about 35 minutes with you as we go through our intro presentation. It is very much an invitation to join us in business, to join us in this partnership here at DuePoint. So if you have any questions, we will gladly answer those questions once we are finished with the presentation. You can speak to Phil Jones. He will answer any questions that you might have. For the people on our live stream, you can ask questions throughout the presentation because you can type them into the live chat and Jane will be able to answer those questions for you. All right, so let's begin. As you can see, we're a division of another company called Constantia Insurance Company Limited. There's Constantia's logo. Constantia is a very well-established insurance company. We've been in operation since 1952, nearly 7 decades in operation. But DuePoint is fairly new. We were formed about 3.5 years ago. We opened our doors to the public when a number of factors came together when we founded this business. So I want to share with you the vision of this business because it'll give you context to how you fit into this business and whether you want to fit into this business or not. So what we wanted to do with DuePoint was create a business that created social impact in the form of financial impact, right? And that's why you are watching this presentation today, because you are interested in the money. You could have filled that in. You are interested in the money, right? The financial aspect of what this business might offer. And that is the social impact that we want to serve to the community. And we've opened this business up to community. Our business is very much centered around social entrepreneurship. And that means pretty much anyone can come and join DuePoint and take advantage of this opportunity to create financial impact for themselves. And so our mandate together becomes, so what are we going to be doing together? What does the partnership entail? It entails creating better channels of distribution. Every business needs channels of distribution. Fingers into every corner, eyes into every corner of this country. And we can only do that with your help. If you are able to go out and connect other people, go tell other people about DuePoint, spread the good news of this business, and connect people successfully to this business, you get to create a stake for yourself in this business. You get to create your own channel of distribution. And if you have your own channel of distribution here at DuePoint, well, then you get to enjoy a number of benefits. Primarily being you get to create additional income for yourself in the form of recurring income. Because on the 17th of every month, we pay our wealth engineers here at DuePoint, whether they are working or not. Why do we pay them whether they're working or not? Because you get to enjoy the recurring income created by the channel you've created, not by your activity. Our business is it's not a salaried job. It's not commission-based. It's not sales-based. It is asset-based, right? So if you're able to create a channel of distribution, that channel of distribution will pay you every month whether you are working or not. That is the beauty of true recurring or annuity or passive income, right? You get to share in that wonderful benefit of being partnered into an insurance company. You are allowed the power of duplication because we allow you to build a team around you that can build your channel of distribution much faster, much greater than you can on your own. And so if you're able to go out and find people that collaborate with you, the people that are effective at doing what you're doing, well, then not only does your channel grow, but your income can grow exponentially, right? It can grow really quickly. We also invested a lot of money into technology in this business to make building channels simple, better, easier, right? And so you get to tap into that technology that we've afforded all our wealth engineers in this business. Right now, we're streaming globally from our little office here in Bryanston. Anyone in the country, anyone in the world could be tuning into this live stream. We've got a host of technology that makes this business easy. What it does, in actual fact, is allow you to build a channel regardless of where you are. You could be in the middle of a rural area. As long as you've got an internet connection, you can build this channel successfully, right? And so that becomes very important because, as I said, we want to reach every corner of South Africa. Our business is very much around wealth creation, but also wealth protection, right? The two always go hand in hand. You always protect what you've created. And so you'll see that reflected in our products, which I'll show you shortly, but also in our legal access service, which is a service that every active wealth engineer gets absolutely free of charge we give you legal access. So it's basically access to a lawyer 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Our business has purposely been designed to have almost no risk. There's almost no risk. We don't have registration fees. We don't have starter kits that you have to buy. There's no boxes of product that you have to invest in. There's no lump sums of money that you have to put into this business. There is no risk. And so you're free to consider doing DuePoint, and you're free to tell other people about DuePoint, knowing that there's no downside. There's no risk. You're not going to lose anything by becoming a DuePoint wealth engineer. At the same time, we don't have qualifications or experience requirements. And then for me, the most important benefit on this slide is having the knowledge that you're building something that you have ownership over. Your channel distribution, the stake that you build in DuePoint, you have legal tender over it. What does that mean? It means you own it. It means you can sell it. It's treated as an asset. Most importantly, it means it can't retrench you. Right? That risk that we all find ourselves in, retrenchment. It also doesn't stop paying you when you get to retirement. How many of us lose our incomes when we hit retirement? Right? The majority of us. Majority, I mean like 98% of us. But yeah, because you've built something that you own, it pays you through your retirement, right? It never retires you. It'll pay you through your 60s and your 70s and your 80s and your 90s. And even assets will survive you beyond your death. Your asset doesn't disappear. We allow you to seed that wealth that you've created to your spouse, to your children, to your grandchildren. You get to pass that on. That's called generational wealth, right? You don't want your whole family to start at zero again upon your death. No, you want to create positive legacy in your life. And so for me, building an asset that you own is so important because you're doing it for yourself. And then finally, there's absolutely no selling involved in this business. We do not ask you to sell anything. We actually restrict you. You're not allowed to sell our products. That's a good thing. You're only mandated with going out and connecting people to the business opportunity, right? And people need the business opportunity. There's necessity for this, which is great because it makes that conversation so much easier. Come sit down for 30 minutes. Come see what they have to say. I'm not convincing you to do anything. I'm not asking you to buy anything. Come sit down for 35 minutes and see what they have to say. That's all you have to do for people. And then because our products are intangible, we are financial products, it means that our channels of distribution built on the back of our products are built on products where there's no stock and distribution issues. You never have to take a box out of the office. There's never going to be anything in your boot or in your garage at home, right? And that becomes so convenient in operating here at DuePoint. But your success is very much predicated on your ability to build this channel of distribution. And so it begins with you. You have to make the decision to become a wealth engineer, a product owner, and to go out and connect people, right? The wealth lies in being able to connect people to this business. And so in this little example, I'm going to show you what a channel looks like. In this little example, you've got 5 people that you've connected successfully to DuePoint. Those 5 people, if they have the resources, if they've got the same belief as you, they will go out and start connecting other people to the business. And we allow you to benefit off of that collaboration, right? And so you truly get to work with other people in this business. There is no competitiveness here at DuePoint. And after time, this is what your channel could look like. Every single dot represents a product owner that has come into your stake in this business because of your effort in connecting just those first 5 people, right? This is the asset you own. This pays you out every single month, whether you are busy or not. You could decide to take a month off. DuePoint is still going to pay you. Why? Because we're paying you for the thing you built, not for your activity. Right? And so that's so important to understand because you get to create what we call sustainable wealth in this business. Wealth that is not tied to your activity. That's our day jobs. Our day jobs are constrained by activity. If we don't go to work, we don't get paid. We only have so much sick leave. You only get so much maternity or paternity leave. Right? When that runs out, they stop paying you. Right? Here at DuePoint, the sustainable wealth is created because you own the asset that you're building here at DuePoint. How do we pay our wealth engineers? It's based on this table. That table explains how much we pay for every point. The point relates to where the product lies in relation to you. So if you go out and connect 5 people, anyone you connect personally to DuePoint falls on what we call your first point, right? These are all first point people. And then on first point, you can see you earn 55 Rand for every product, not person, every product on your first point. Right? So if you went out and connected 10 people this weekend, you'd be earning 550 Rand a month. That's 6,000 Rand a year you've just made for yourself, right? Because we pay recurring income. Those people go out and connect people on your second point. On your second point, again, you see you earn 55 Rand for every product. If you had 100 people on your first and second points, that's 5,500 Rand we're paying you every single month. And then so on and so forth. The third point is go out and connect people to the fourth point. And the fourth point connects people onto the fifth point. So on and so forth, all the way until the product gets further and further away from you. The further the product gets away from you, see that multiplier reduces. But at point 8, we're paying you 4% of the 27 Rand 50. But we allow you to build your channel beyond point 8. And we will pay you beyond point 8 in your qualified channel. And so there's no limitation to how big your channel can get. There's no limitation to how much money you can earn at DuePoint. I want you to imagine being in this business for 40 years. What can you do in 40 years? The problem is, in our day jobs, we asked, what can we do in 40 years? And you know, you're in the box, right? You've studied this, you've got this experience. Maybe you can climb the ladder a little bit by the time you get to 65, and then they retrench you. They say, thanks for your 45 years, you're done. All your knowledge, all your experience, just thrown to the wind. Here at DuePoint, how big a channel can you build in 40 years, in 45 years? That never retires you, because what you've built, you own, and what you own is paying you every single month, right? So that gives you an understanding of how we pay our wealth engineers. People want to understand in the short term. For us, short term is anything under 5 years. So I'm going to show you the short term, but we always think long term. But there is necessity in the short term. So this is what we call the path to success. It is a 5-year plan. It's 60 months, right? This could be your journey for the next 60 months. It requires you to connect at least 2 people every single month to this business. You personally have to go find 2 new people who join DuePoint on your first point. If you can do that after 6 months, you could be around 2,500 Rand in recurring income, but this jumps up very quickly, right? Because after 12 months, you could be earning close to 9,000 a month in 1 year. In 1 year's time, an extra 9,000 Rand a month. Think about that. After 2 years, it jumps again. You are close to 28,000 Rand after 24 months. Connecting 2 people every single month with some duplication. After 3 years, you're going to be close to 50,000 Rand a month. After 4 years, you'll be close to 70,000 Rand a month. After 5 years, you're going to be close to 85,000 Rand a month. Right? So it's academic. It's based on a formula. It's a very accurate formula. It's very complex. It takes in consideration a lot of data that we have, but it is academic. And so it's very important that you go look at other people doing our business. Right? Because that's where you can see real people doing DuePoint. So here we got Peter and Rena Kluti. They've been involved in the business from day one. So since we opened our doors, their channel value is sitting at nearly 8,000 Rand. But if you go listen to their story, they joined the business, they built a little bit of a channel, they started getting paid a couple of thousand Rand every month, and then they stopped doing the business. We didn't see them for 2 years. But we paid them every single month, even though we didn't see them. Why? Because we pay you for the channel that you built. But then at the beginning of the year, they said, what are we doing? Look at our friends. Our friends are earning much more than us. They've been in the business for the same amount of time as us. Let's get involved again. And they got involved again, and their business quadrupled. They gave themselves a 400% increase in the last 10 months in the business. You can see they've connected 33 people. The 33 people went and found another 300 people in their business. They didn't go find the 300, they found the 33. That's the leverage, that's the power duplication that we allow you. This individual, Philip, he has been living on a farm outside George. He only sees farm animals. There's no people where he lives, right? Except maybe his sister and some of the other staff on the farm. But look at the size of the business he's been able to build in 9 months. From 0 to 9 months. He's created a channel with a value of over 20,000 Rand, right? How did he do it? He went and found 100 people to join in that space of time. 100. He's connecting, this month he connected 43 people into DuePoint, right? He is on fire, but he demonstrates the power of the technology because he does it only on social media from a room on a farm without seeing people. He's now recently this month moved to Port Elizabeth. But that shows you the leverage. Look, he found 100 people. Those 100 people went and found another 500. And if he can do that in 9 months, what can he do in 40 years? It's scary to think, right? And that's what I want you to do. I want your imagination to run wild, because everyone is different. You are different to these people. They're different to you. You must decide what you want out of DuePoint, because the system is identical for everybody. The system is the same. The opportunity is the same for every single person that comes into this business. You have to decide for yourself what you want out of this business. No one will make that decision for you. And so you get to take control of your income for once. We're not in control of our income. We hope that we get paid our salaries come the end of the month, right? We're never sure of it. Here at DuePoint, we try to give you that control and that dignity back to say, you know what, you're in control of your income. This is the asset you built. You will get paid every single month. On top of the returns program, we've got a rewards program. The rewards program is extra benefit. These are extra rewards that we give our wealth engineers when their channels, their qualified channels, get to certain sizes. So these come in the form of cash checks and tools and holidays and cars and all kinds of things. So I'm going to go through these to give an idea of what the rewards program is like. At rank 5, we give you a business toolkit. So Philip has just got to rank 5. Congratulations, Philip. And he will be able to choose merchandise up to the value of 1,200 Rand that we'll send him free of charge. At rank 7, we get very special business cards manufactured for you. These cost us 17,000 Rand to manufacture for one set of business cards, right? These are luxurious business cards. These are cards that you can show off, because no one else has got cards like this. When you sit down in front of someone with 17,000 Rand business cards, they will look at you without even knowing DuePoint and go, DuePoint must be better than everybody else, because no one has got 17,000 Rand business cards. At rank 9, we get to invite you and your family to our Rank 9 International Conference. It is 7 days away to a 5-star luxury resort. It's an all expenses paid trip. We will come to your house and pick your family up in a nice black car, take you to the airport, to the business class lounge. You will live like a millionaire for a week on the beach. You can eat as much as you want, drink as much as you want. We will pay for everything. The kids can eat all the sweets every single day. Everything is paid for. And we will return you business class back to your house, and you would never have taken out your wallet once. Not once, right? That's where we want to get everybody. Everyone gets very excited over Rank 9 because of what holds for them. So take a look. We have documented video on our last couple of trips to Mauritius. The third trip is coming up in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. How does that look? Wow. You want to come with? Wow. Phil Jones, I know you want to come with. I know you want to come with. So by rank 9, you have at least 1,000 products in your qualified channel, which means you're earning about 20,000 Rand a month, and you come with us every single year for the rest of your life. If you go from 1,000 products above, your family comes with us every single year. 2 ranks later, we buy you a brand new car. And very excitingly, we've got a brand new rank 11 wealth engineer who's become rank 11 this month. We gave them R250,000. Rand. We said, here, go buy a car. A brand new car with DuePoint's money that you've earned for yourself, but it becomes your car. No T's and C's, there's no conditions to the ownership. It's your car. You get to park a brand new car in your garage. No debit order at the end of the month. No debit order at the end of the month, right? So this gives you an idea of the wealth creation system that we're building here at DuePoint. It is not only about putting money in your pocket. It's about getting you to understand what it feels like to be wealthy, how to operate as a wealthy person, to think like a wealthy person, because you've got to change if you want your circumstance to change, right? And we try to do that here at DuePoint. But our business is very much built on very innovative products that we've created, not only for our wealth engineers, but for South Africa as a whole, because our products remove discrimination from wealth creation, from wealth protection. They become accessible to everybody, not just to the few, and they are built with wealth in mind, right? So Access Wealth is our first product. It's an investment and an insurance product rolled into one. It's going to cost you only 324 Rand a month, of which 100 Rand gets invested in your name into a tax-free investment fund. You've got full access to that fund. The insurance portion is 120,000 Rands with a personal accident death cover. Anyone of the age of 18 can take out the product. The price doesn't change. When you get older, it doesn't become more expensive. If you become sicker, it doesn't become more expensive. The products are designed to take all that discrimination, that ageism, that discrimination against your health status out of the picture so that the price is the same for everybody that wants to join DuePoint. Wealth Guard is the same. Wealth Guard is only 249 Rand a month. It gives you 1 million Rands worth of personal accident death cover, right? And because we don't care about your health status, there are no medicals. We don't assess your medicals and your history with doctors upon any claim, right? It's a very clean-cut product. Family Wealth is our funeral cover product. It starts at 299, gives you 20,000 Rands worth of funeral cover, which covers you and 5 family members. You can increase this cover to 30,000 Rand as well as up to 10 family members, right? So there's some flexibility built in this product. You as the principal member, we will also cover any debt that you have upon your death up to the value of 10,000 Rand. This product does have an age limit, however, of 70. You've got to get in on this product before you turn 70, but once you're undercover under Family Wealth, we will cover you for the rest of your life, regardless of how old you get, right? We call that whole of life. And there you see, no excluded pre-existing conditions. Anyone can join this product. And then Legal Guard is basically covering you for any legal risk that you might have in future. It costs you 249 Rand a month. We will cover legal expenses. So there's legal indemnity to the value of 250,000 Rand per matter, and you get a host of legal services and benefits with this product. Right? So we will have lawyers look after you with regards to contracts, agreements that you might come across in future. If you've got issues with CCMA, they will even go to the CCMA with you. They help you with divorces, all kinds of things, a plethora of different legal services in this product, basically covering you from a legal risk point of view. And you can add family members to this product for only 25 Rand a month. Right? Great value from this product. And then Wealth Points finally is 299 Rand a month. It allows you to enjoy the services and discounts that we've negotiated with a list of businesses over there. Right? So if you take out this product, you get to engage with all those businesses and enjoy the discounts and services. The aim of this product is to lower your monthly expenditure. If you're getting groceries for less, you're getting data for less, you're getting restaurants for less, you're getting health and your nails done for less, well, then you should be spending less money every single month. If you're spending less, you can become debt-free sooner. You can become wealthier faster. Right? This is the aim of Wealth Points. And very excitingly, on Saturday, we're announcing 2 new brands that are going to be joining us in the Wealth Points program. 2 very big brands are joining us on Saturday. So we are always looking for new partners in that product. You can go watch all the reviews on these products. So we've done in-depth reviews of each of the products. It will give you a much greater sense of appreciation for what these products represent, right? We've gone through them pretty fast, quickly, but there are some amazing benefits in the products. The Achiever Quest is a monthly incentive that you can take advantage of. If you don't want to wait 6 months to get to 2,500 Rand or to wait for your channel to build, you can get a payout every single month in the form of our Achiever Quest reward. So if you're able to connect 10 people or more in a single month that pay successfully in the same month, we will give you an extra 5,000 Rand on top of your returns. If you're able to do 20 people, we'll give you 10,000 Rand. If you're able to do 30 people in a month, we will give you 15,000 Rand. How many people did Philip do? He did 43 in a month, right? And so you can do it. If you want money now, once off cash now, you can have this. Achiever Quest plus returns plus rewards here at DuePoint. A little bit of background on DuePoint. I want you to go do your homework on DuePoint, right? Because if you arrived a little bit skeptical, you don't know DuePoint, you're not sure, you don't know about them, go do your homework. As I said, we're a division of Constantia. Constantia's a 70-year-old insurance company. You can go look at Constantia's 70-year track record and say, is there anything I should be worried about? We are listed on the Joburg Stock Exchange under a group called Conduit Capital. So we are audited publicly every single year. We are regulated by the FSCA, obviously, well, that's our FSP number for our long-term insurance license. You can go look at all the financial licenses we have. Go to the FSCA website, type in Constantia, all of that stuff will come up. But I want you to be proud of the partnership if you decide to join us here at DuePoint, because you can. And because also you have the responsibility of connecting other people. And so you must be sure that you can trust the business, that you're going to bring other people to come join. Right? So go do that for yourself. Go do your homework on our business. Feel happy about this partnership that you've entered into. And for me, the decision you need to make is not whether you want to join DuePoint or not. It's how do you fit DuePoint into your life? Because this afternoon, you've got to figure out, how do I tell people about DuePoint this afternoon? What am I going to do differently? My Saturdays look like this. I know what my Saturdays look like. Usually there's a kids' party on a Saturday, maybe kids' sport. Maybe I'm doing a presentation on Saturday morning. So how do I fit DuePoint into my schedule? You have to figure that out, right? Because you've got to fit DuePoint into your life in the long term. Remember, what can you do in 40 years? It's opportunity every single day. Getting started, very simple. Register as a wealth engineer. You can do that with the help of the person introducing you to DuePoint. Download the DuePoint app for yourself onto your smartphone, because that's going to become your primary business tool. Go watch all our training so that you become an expert in the business that makes you money. That's definitely where you want to become an expert in, right? All the other stuff, you can go to university and become an expert engineer. It might make you a lot of money, but it's never going to make you more money. It's not going to pay you beyond retirement. So become an expert in the business that will pay you beyond retirement. In your business, this is going to become your business. And then connect 3 people, that's when you start earning. We don't pay you for one person or 2 people. We pay you once you've connected 3 people. So 3 people should be your goal. If you're watching this for the first time today, your goal is to find 3 people before Sunday so that you earn money for November, right? March of Time, this is a development seminar that Brendan's going to be doing tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. He's going to go look at everything that we've learned, right? From our wealth engineers to us as a business, and he's going to contextualize all of that into what can we do differently in the next few weeks, in the next year, based on all the learnings that we've had for 2019. If you can take all of that upon yourself, if you can look at everything that we've learned in 2019 as a brand new person and go, this training is going to show me how to do things the best way we know how, right? And that's what the March of Time is all about, because time is not waiting for us. We need to start moving now. We've got 6 weeks left of this year. You can still build wealth in the next 6 weeks. So make sure you join Brendan at tomorrow morning at 11 for the training. Those are the social media platforms we're available on. The app is available for Apple and Android devices. And merchandise, you can go get yourself business cards, a pen, a notepad, all kinds of things that make you look like a professional when you go out and tell people about DuePoint. Don't look like an amateur. Don't arrive at meetings with no business cards, no DuePoint pen, no notepad, because you just look like someone who's trying to take a chance. Right? We think about doing business. If you do business with a reputable company, that person's always got business cards. Right? They've always got some merchandise. They look like they invested in that business, that they're part of the business. So do the same thing for yourself. Go get merchandise from our online store. We'll deliver it anywhere in the country for you. And with that, gentlemen, I thank you for your time, always. For our online audience, For all of us, I wish that we are able to find prosperity. Find prosperity. I won't even say in the next 6 weeks. If you can just find prosperity, I think you are going to be the exception to the rule in this economy, because I think we're going to see some more suffering next year, but maybe you can connect some people to a business that will give them hope. And that's my wish. Thank you.